Hello and welcome. My name is Mr. Daisy, and you are currently watching my second episode of Call of Cthulhu, the incredibly, hugely story-based game. Talking to Roy Mitchell. I'm just going to quick run through all of his dialogue as fast as I can, and not have a drink. So yeah.
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dockwater, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
It's not speaking ill if it's true.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Yes. I don't drink whiskey, though.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it?
Tortured?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable?
You need to see them for yourself.
I have.
Make up your
Only
own
one.
mind.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Yes. It's the first time playing this game, again, because the whole bracketed white text. I would sit there and be like, what's new in there? There's nothing new in there. It's just an option. We're not going to order a drink.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything
We
else?
know it's a female, and there's only one female in this bar having a drink.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors.
There's
from
always
around
rumors
here
about
say
places
you can
that
hear
burn
noises
down.
coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
Captain
Just quick.
Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
Yeah, no, we're just going to leave the glass
That'll
alone.
be all for now.
Alright, so with that done, we can talk to these guys. Alright, consult diary real fast. Spend like... Oh, I get 1 CP? Hidden spot. Why'd I get 1? Oh, I think the medicine book gave me an extra 2%. That's pretty cool. Sorry, I just got caught reading. I apologize. Show of strength, psychology. Need 4 there, 6 there, 6 there. Oh, that's nice. I didn't realize that these can be only improved in that way. Glad I leveled up the occultism at the start of the game up, or to be where it is. Because these all look like we can upgrade them via experience. So we're going to do... I think the cheapest thing here is this one and this one. We'll do this. So we have that. We now know this guy. Age 55, owner of the Stranded Whale Bar. Inventory, knowledge. A memorized book. I can't rotate it though. can inspect it, though. Oh, yeah, you can't, like, actually do anything with it. And we could talk to these guys.
You like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
What is
I've
this
never
song?
heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
The miraculous
It's a local
catch.
legend?
Watch what you,
You
say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're
Wait,
the
the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
Oh, there's this guy.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader. Ah, that's it. Maybe we should let him take it. No. No, the risks are too high. It's a book, after all. Pure knowledge.
Anyone know what he's talking about? Because I do.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
It's gonna, you know, slowly scroll down this thing. Apologies for the lack of, like, current. Is that just the same? For the lack of commentary, it's just, I've been through this part and a little bit more inside chapter 2.
You have no right to treat us like this.
So I'm just gonna quick blow through this, talk to this lady. She's gonna
What you looking at, stranger?
and then I'll be invested again, and I apologize, I'm not invested right now into the story and everything. It's just try to get back to where I was, and I know my problems. What is a woman like you doing in a place like? Don't insult her. Nothing at all. She can certainly put them away.
I'm just passing by. Sorry.
Let me drink, stranger.
You could say anything, and then she would just continue to ask you to leave. Oh, I didn't know that was locked. I didn't try it last time. Can I go in here? No? How about... Oh yeah, there's no jump in this game. One over here. Check this, check this, check this. See over here. Crouch. Is there a crouchable area over here? That's a no. Sorry, curiosity. I gotta talk to Fitzroy, which is the guy up here. Before we do anything, just gonna...
The Scylla. It
Scylla.
finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor. A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this
Maritime
blackboard
bank.
hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
Nope.
Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
Bathroom. Sorry, I probably shouldn't have known that. But I do. Second medical book. So now we're gonna test the thought. It does go up by 2% with the medical books. Nice. Harpoon. Gun. Draw with nothing.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
So, here's the funny thing about this picture, right, guys? Is that photograph of Captain Fitzroy. He has a wooden leg. I didn't read this the first time. I was just like, well, then it's obviously got to be Captain Fitzroy, and I hit the escape button. But as you can see, wooden leg and wooden leg.
What a macabre souvenir.
I didn't put two and two together. I honestly thought that this was a spyglass when I looked at it the first time, and I'm kind of embarrassed to say that, but you gotta know. You just gotta know, man. You just gotta know. Harpoon to stab whales, and this cool, neat little fact of, is someone walking into my home unannounced from my study? Books, more books. Can't use the ladder. You've got whatever this is. What is that anyway? It's a really cool map. And then we've got stairway we can't go up yet.
Broken. This place seems half abandoned.
Because it is. Can you not tell by the broken windows?
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Be very
I
mad at
brought
her.
out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in
These.
truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
I was wondering about this before. If I click on these, will you zoop or will you walk?
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Because if you can see, they've been blacked out. It is just zoop. Oh no, he does walk. Cool. Cool. I appreciate that. Very much appreciate that. There is or is not. Is or. I don't know. I thought maybe there was something over here. Talk to this guy.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. And the hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
Wow.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't
Wouldn't
go
go
that
that
far.
far.
I'm just
just
the
the
last
last
servant
survivor.
captain on
Oh, serving.
Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Consult a diary. Kidding. These
Your
documents are unreadable.
manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed,
Duh.
maritime activities ceased
Getting
altogether at
paid
the end of the
to
last
investigate.
century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other
Apologize
types of
that I'm yawning
contracts.
so much.
But you don't know with whom.
No, it was none of my business.
None of my business. Ask my warehouse 36.
I'm looking
and
for
then the funny part
warehouse
is
36. Do you know
it's
where
right
it is?
over there.
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty.
You know,
You
the
can't
big
miss it.
thing on the end that looks burned
Understood.
partially down.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
I have no idea. You underestimate me. Is this a game for you? I kind of want to do the investigation in professional term. But we did kind of unlock this.
It
We'll go
belonged
with
to
the
the
unlocked
Hawkins
one.
family.
We worked for it.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search
Apologies.
this warehouse.
Thought I heard my own door open. Where's that warehouse again? Talk about Darkwater. Oh, right.
I found a threatening letter
From
signed
Cat.
by a certain Cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
I'll go
Are you
through all
being
of your
blackmailed?
affairs.
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
You know, the girl in the bar, probably.
I was looking at your photograph.
Only
One of
one
the
of the
men
few
in front
men
of the
were
boat.
women in the game so far.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain
Really?
of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Really threw me
I'm
for a
just
loop.
back from the wharves.
Because, you know, I said
The
that.
dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Threw me for a loop because, as I said, I kind of just
Killer
glanced at the
whales
photo.
don't have many
so-
known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But,
Normally.
you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
Oh, I know. We read it. Read it.
I shall be
Leave.
on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
I will. We will. Consult diary. One more point available. We'll put it there. Yes. Now I only need 2 left. Sanity. Currently stable still. Confident in your abilities and your kerosene mind, you conduct your investigation by sticking to the facts and convictions and your perception of reality. Your conclusions are logical and reliable. Now we have the dude, his age, 45, is the captain. Clues. Chapter 2. Photograph. Cat. These things. Inventory. Knowledge. Second book. Hey, hey. Okay, there you go. There you go. Digits of Justice. Get inside Warehouse 36. See, now these guys are moving to the bar. And this is as far as I know. So, yeah. New experience for me. For us, the people. Oof. You look shady there, son.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
I unlocked this?
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
I already know
shall
what they're
take my
bootlegging.
leave.
We already know what they're bootlegging. Booze. Booze, because there's a prohibition. Look at that. This burned down ass warehouse. Find hidden items.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
Cool.
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Ain't no joke. We got a ratchet device. Do we just keep
This
that on our
ratchet device
person
seems to be usable.
for life? We wouldn't probably stand on that. This goes this way, which leads to there, which then goes up to there. And how to get up there is ladder. Oh, I didn't expect to have to actually do this. Like, physically hit the up key. Like, I'm not mad. That was
I could
actually
use
pretty
this
cool.
old winch to
Mount the ratchet device. Leave. Can I? But a logical person would cross this to go to that door. I would at least. Can I drop down? Oh, I can't. Okay, so you can't die off of falling off things. That's good to know. That will save me a lot of time in this game. So I do fall off things a lot. Look at that, winch device. Or lever, I mean, not winch device.
This handle will be perfect for the winch.
Yes, thank you. Glad you understand. Let's go back up this thing. What is question mark for? Mount handle. Leave. 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 What? Whatever. So there's probably one more item. Rule of 3. I don't know why I didn't immediately think rule of 3. Every game has 3 typical things that you're supposed to find, and it's always around the same place that you find them in. And if that's not true, then it's 1, 2, and then 3 is off in the distance somewhere.
12 plus 3 equals 15.
Thanks, Alexa. I appreciate that. I didn't need you to do my math for me. Not sure if you heard that, but I heard her loud enough through my headphones. That's it. Said it. Okay, the bottom thing in the left-hand corner is just... Whoa, dude, what? How do I put that out? How do I even do that? That was cool. Flipped out lighter.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I shall take my leave.
Okay, so I went back to talk to that one guy, and he gave me dialogue by choosing the other option, and he said go back talk to the captain about the bootleggers, which we're about to
Apparently,
do.
the bootleggers don't want anyone hanging around the warehouses.
They're part of the private property I mentioned earlier.
And yet the place looks abandoned. Why guard the entrance?
As a precaution, I suppose. All the warehouses are more or less interconnected by old sewers.
You mean that there's a way to go from one to the other by tunnel?
I couldn't tell you if it's still the case today for all the warehouses on the island, but I think I can imagine what you've got in mind. You can always visit them if you're not the claustrophobic type.
Apparently I'm not. So that gives us backstory, or like a bit more backlog to how to get in there.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
I didn't find...
Oh yeah.
Did not find what we needed to get through the, or into the graded area. So what I'm first going to do is talk to this guy.
You're going?
You know, we're just going to leave this here, actually. I believe that I'm already cutting it a bit too long. So, yeah, thumbs up. A lot of extra story. Part 2's done. We're going to move on to part 3 here relatively shortly. Kind of excited. I'm a little disappointed that I couldn't find the last piece. I don't even know if there is going to be a last piece, or if I just had to talk to the captain or not to figure it out, maybe. But either way, thanks for stopping by my place. If you like what I do, please sub and leave a like on the video so I actually know that I did a good job. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, complaints, or complaints, and or suggestions, you know, video deal, still working on it. Love to hear from you. And again, I know I've said it a lot, but I appreciate that you stopped by today to watch a video. And I hope to see you watching the next one, and or the next one, and or the next one, and or something like that. But come back if you like. We're always open. I'm always open. Well, this side's always open. It doesn't matter. Take it easy.